Cloning campaigns in Marketo is a powerful feature. For example, if I ran an event last month and I want to rerun it this month, then it's far easier to clone last month's than to recreate it from scratch. It's also far less error prone to do the same. However, if I am cloning last month's event or any other program, there'll be a lot of things I'll need to change. Things like the event name, the time, the date, the venue, the speakers. If I have to go into every single asset, landing page, email, and every campaign to find all those fields that will change every time I clone the program, for example, the name of the event, that is going to be a cause of a lot of errors. In Marketo, to prevent these errors, there's something called tokens, specifically campaign level tokens. These are ways to put one bit of information, such as the date of an event, and have it in one place so that you can use it through all your assets and all your campaigns in the program without having to change it in every single place. You just change it in one place. So let's go through an example of this. Find your My First Advanced program, go to My Tokens, and we're going to create a new token. So the first one is going to be a text token, which is going to be event name, and we'll call it Webinar of Fun. Click Save. So now that's the event name, and I can use this name throughout my campaign by using this token, my.eventName. So I could use that in 6 or 7 different places in my program, but I only need to change it in one place if it does change. This is especially useful for when I clone this program to reuse the next time. The other thing I can do is create a date. So there's lots of different types here, but let's create an event date, and then we'll select a date and click Save. So now that's the event date. You can do this with any of the other types. Now these tokens are only usable within the program. That's why they're called campaign level tokens. Now how do we actually use these tokens? We can use them in a few places. The first one is in assets. So let's go to our email and use one of these tokens. Go to edit draft. And now we're going to insert the token into our heading. So let's double click here and say and we'll insert the event name. So we click on the token button, and remember this is usually where we find lead fields, but in this case we're going to type my, and we'll get a list of the campaign level tokens we can use, and we can also put a default value, and then we click insert. So now that will insert whatever value we've put into that campaign token. The other place to use it is within campaigns. So for example, if we were to go to the registration page, if we were to go to the registration campaign, we could go to the flow, and let's say we wanted to change a data value. We wanted to change the, for example, comments to say going to, and then we want to insert the event name. And that's how we would use a token in one of our flow steps. Unfortunately, campaign tokens can't be used in smart lists. So for example, I couldn't say I wanted everyone who had in their comments my dot, so that wouldn't work.